It seems to be good. Seems to be. Where do I put this shit? Where do I put this? And then I keep title open. I can see myself too. I can hear myself too. This is cool. Okay, now what? Let me check this shit on Twitch. And also, let me fix the audio. Holy shit, I can hear too much. Hello? This, it should be this. I can't be that loud. I just put it back at 30. Because who cares? I want to know how loud I am. I don't like wearing headphones. Holy shit. Okay, I mean, I'm here now. My intention is to react to some videos, play fucking Pokemon Champions. The reset just happened. So I need to reach what's the shit called? Ultimate Ball. Well, not Ultimate, what the fuck? I was never Champions. I was Ultra Master Ball. Master Ball. Master Ball. I'm just fidgeting. I didn't take my ADHD shit today. I'm just moving shit around. And this thing keeps docking to a place I don't want it to. Okay, now let's do this. Long story short, and pizza. You can move. Not everyone can be a content creator. Yeah, the call is coming from inside the house. As you can see. What's the difference between closed threshold and open threshold? Doesn't matter though. There's no one here. Hold on. I can also hear myself. There we go. So I don't have to hear this fucking. I'm scared now. I don't know if that's safe to share. Yeah, that's what I did. No, that's fine. I saw a different thing that said it's not safe. Yeah, no, this is the screenshot of what I had. Of what is open. It's open twice actually. 2 of 2 active. Yeah, no, it's safe. Nothing to worry about. I didn't think big channels, like very big channels, got on the front page of Twitch. Also, desktop audio, some shit I've never checked.
Everybody thinks that they can be a content creator. They think for whatever reason people want to watch them.
If I'm being so daft, let me use my earphones. This is too much. It's too much. I don't know. I hate headphones. I hate headphones so much. I deadass hate headphones. I don't get the appeal of them. Feeling some shit touching my head isn't nice. Feeling some shit touching my head and the amount of fucking noise suppression I get off of them, they're fucking awful. I hate that shit so much. When I wear my headphones, I usually do one ear and the other ear open. I don't like feeling like I can't hear as well as I usually do. It's also half past 12 now. Long story short, short story shorter, nigga. I cannot be touched. The post shiesty song. I'm back. Why did it disconnect? Connected, reconnected, say dropped frames 0. Disconnected to something. What? The thing I'm using as my camera is what it's connected to. So I'm doing this shit. What? Everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. I even forgot I'm live streaming. Holy shit. Wait. There's no one here. It's still fine. Everything's fucked up though. Now everything's working. Shit's working. Doing shit. Hey, it's working now. That's half of everything. That's half of everything. Hello. Now my microphone's fucked up. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it back to minus 30. Hello? Hello? What is it? Why is it so compressed? Or am I just quiet? Oh, the distance between me and the microphone has changed. That is good shit. Hold on. All of this because I wanted to connect my earphones. Because I connected earphones? OBS is dying? The stream is dying. I connected earphones. Now there's a fucking problem. What is the issue? Did you say yes, sir? Oh my gosh, an amateur investor. That dead ass worked. That actually worked. That actually worked. Are you being dead ass? Disconnecting my earphones worked. My computer's so fucking fragile that Bluetooth doesn't work. I can't use Bluetooth. I mean, I have to wait for the live stream to catch the fuck up. There we go. I'm thinking and doing too much. Is this good enough? Is this good enough?
that they can blow up, that they can live a successful and comfortable life off of content creators. Which to an extent, yeah, they right. That for whatever reason, nowadays, everybody thinks that they can be a content creator. They think for whatever reason, people want to watch them, that they can blow up, that they can live a successful and comfortable life.
And I've just realized.
For whatever reason, nowadays, everybody thinks that they can be a content creator. They think for whatever reason, people want to watch them, that they can blow up, that they can live a successful and comfortable life off of content creators. Which to an extent,
I mean, yeah, the first part's right. I disagree with the second part though. I don't think the successful in X, Y, and Z in life, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think most people are thinking that they can make, like, blow up off of content creation, make money off of it. Or at least when they're starting. They know that it's possible, but they don't think it's likely, right? That's the more realistic expectation to do shit with. Like, I think just assuming that people have the intention of trying to blow up just off the off rip is a bit... I just disagree with it, honestly. Like, it feels...
then, yeah, they right. Technically, anyone can be a content creator.
Okay.
Anyone can do this, just not everyone. Like, I feel like people need to understand that not everyone can do this shit. This shit takes a lot more effort than it looks, bruh. For one, you gotta be consistent on this shit. Be entertaining every single time you see a camera. Work ungodly hours.
This seems to be the case, nigga. I posted 3 YouTube videos, not a single one has any views. They said by 4 you're supposed to be into the YouTube algorithm. I think that's bullshit. I think if I post that 4th, nothing will happen still. Like 0 reach is 0 reach. Even if they got views, I'm not sure how much that would help me in terms of longevity. I'm not sure if that would do anything. But still, I mean, it feels like I have to post like 10 or 20, and I'm running. I'm running. I know how to talk about shit. I just don't care to. I just don't care to, if I'm being frank. I like talking about shit. But I think about that for the YouTube videos I've posted. I think about that shit first, and then I try and re-say the shit I thought to post it on YouTube. Doing that shit is soul draining, because I just want to talk about some shit I want to talk about some shit once, and then I don't want to talk about it again. Right? So having to re-say the thoughts I already thought is too much for me. I dislike that shit. That's why the idea is to just live stream it instead, just one-shot it, right? I'd say the thoughts as I think them, and then I can just take that and then put it in a YouTube video, as opposed to just recording myself and hoping that at one point record myself and hoping at one point that I find something that I'm willing to talk about, right?
just to get a simple video out. And you always gotta be coming up with new ideas for content. And even if you do everything that I just listed, there's still a high chance that you'll never blow up. A lot of y'all don't know this, but it took me 3 years to blow up. I have a whole other channel that
GG, bro. I don't have 6 months. I have all the time in the fucking world. But in 6 months I go to university. And then it's gonna be far more difficult to do anything realistically.
I was making content on for a year straight, ain't no exposure. And because for some reason everybody can just blow up on TikTok, people think that they can just make content and do this shit successfully with little to no effort. That's just not true. You really want this shit, you actually have to be entertaining. And that has been a big problem recently. Let me explain. Alright, so
but what's entertaining is subjective. Right? Most people can find anything entertaining. I feel like the issue is finding an audience for that thing that you might think is entertaining, right? Because ideally, you'd be able to entertain yourself if you had to watch yourself. And I feel like I'm just looking at no fucking number going up. You should be able to entertain yourself if you were a person watching you do the thing that you're doing, whatever that may be, right? And if you can't, then I think that what you the videos that you're making on videos that you think you would be entertaining, you should be able to just no, I shouldn't have to. No, I shouldn't have to. I'm just repeating myself, but it's my mistake.
Recently, we've had a lot of
Oh shit. One thing. There's a dude with a name similar to mine. He has 600 this thing. 600 views. I thought, is it choppy? No, it's actually good. Yeah, it's not good, it's decent. I don't need to hear myself though. I just realized my camera is off center. I'm trying to fix that shit. This is chopped. It's fine to be chopped now that there's no one fucking here. It's like the window captures the thing that's fucked up. What the fuck is this? Why? Yeah, yo, who cares? Realistically though, who cares?
Guys, chill out, y'all.
Yeah, our problem solved. Yeah.
Entertaining, and that has been a big problem recently. Let me explain. Alright, so recently we've had a lot of interesting content creators blow up. People like IShowSpeed, Fousey having a second blow up, White Boy M, hell,
Wasn't that? Isn't White Boy M the IShowSpeed clone?
Cloud9, and a whole bunch of other YouTubers that probably aren't listed on the screen, but I'm still gonna do this motion like they are listed.
Oh no, Ryan Trainer's a YouTuber. Oh no, the videos about content creators are there. Sambucha and Johnny Ray's I'm unfamiliar
On the
with.
screen. Editor, don't leave me lacking. And as these new content creators are starting to blow up, there has been a lot of new,
The style of video is very reminiscent of videos that are like self-edited.
just say interesting content that's blown up too. But I think a big problem with all these new content creators starting to blow up is that a lot of these content creators are blown up off of just plain stupid shit. Like, the amount of people that I've seen doing stupid shit just to blow up is insane to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like the Jack Doherty type of videos. Well, no, the Jack Doherty type of live streams where they just fucking assault people in public. What? Like, Speed and his like high energy shit is just, it's how he came up, right? It made sense to him, so he did it. Yeah, people try and emulate it, but they won't reach his level of just simply trying to be him, right? And same shit with like Kai Cenat. It makes no difference. And I wouldn't even nearly call it stupid shit. It's just how it is, honestly. I don't think it shows anything about the people making it. I don't think it shows anything about the people who watch it either. Like, I don't know.
You got people over here spazzing out on camera, acting like they're a special needs kid. Hell, pretending to be AI robots just for some goddamn donations, bro. Like, do y'all people have no goddamn shame, bro? Like, there just has been a wave of new shady ass content that's just been surfacing on the internet, bro. And it's just flat out crazy how this shit is just blowing up. And let's not all be dumb here. We all know the real reason why a lot of this content is happening. It all started with one.
Why? For one specific reason. I assume he means the content that predated Speed and Kai Cenat. So it would be like, I wasn't there for that era of shit, right? Because it's a new thing. People can complain about how streaming is far more inauthentic because of like the Kai Cenat and Nitro Speed clones, right? So it has to be. It has to be that you're talking about, we know how it started because Kai Cenat did it, he blew up, Speed did it, he blew up, and then people see these guys and they're like, I want to be like them. And then they just copy them, right? That's how it has to have started. But I feel like I've mentioned in a video I made, I feel like we've given people an incentive to do that. If we didn't watch that type of content and we didn't, if we didn't watch that type of content, and if we didn't make any form of like offhanded statements about content that does not match that formula, people wouldn't have an incentive to make videos like that, to live stream like that, right? We've shown people that that's what works, and then people have started to do it, right? There's no one really to blame but the people who watch the live streams and the YouTube videos.
Person, Speed. And honestly, in my
I was right.
opinion, Speed has changed the internet forever. Let me explain. Yo, go sub to my vlog channel. Y'all been asking me to make one for the longest, and
It's also it's old Speed. Speed now, he's still hyper, but for the most part, he's relaxed a lot, like a considerable amount.
Finally gave in. But I'ma just be real with you. I'm coming different on this shit. This ain't gonna be me to make one for the longest, and I finally gave in. But I'ma just be real with you. I'm coming different on this shit. This ain't gonna be like any other YouTuber vlog channel. I'm introducing a new, unique style to the vlogging game, and I want effort into making these videos. And if we hit 10K in a week, I'll do a PS5 giveaway. But you can only enter if you subscribe to the channel. So go ahead and sub to the new channel. But besides that, let's get back to the video. Now, first, before I really dive into this shit, by no means am I trying to throw hate at Speed. He's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, black content creator out right now.
How old is this video? How old? 2 years ago. That nigga's at 55 million now. 56 million, I think. I don't know. But 30 million in fucking 2 years is crazy.
Only being 18. Truly insane in my opinion. I feel like he should get all the props he deserves. But at the same time, Speed unintentionally ruined content creation forever, bruh. Like, there has just been a new wave of content creators just...
Yeah, the fake influences that people complain about, where they reminisce about when streaming used to be authentic. Yeah. You can't directly blame Speed though. He damn near was just being authentic. He was just being himself, right? By proxy of being the biggest, people decided that they also wanted to just be him, right? It's not his fault. Right? There's nothing he could have done about it. Same with Kai Cenat. They were doing well. I mean, people talk about Kai Cenat being inauthentic, but like they don't know him. They that's just an assumption. But same with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's being himself. People see that, then they see his success and they're like, I want to be Kai Cenat. You can't be Kai Cenat, right? Kai Cenat's Kai Cenat. You pretending to be Kai Cenat is being inauthentic. And I think those people pretending to be Kai Cenat being inauthentic kind of ruined his image because people saw that they're being inauthentic and they said, oh yeah, and Kai must also be inauthentic because they're similar because these people are trying to be him. It fucked up his whole image too.
Acting like they're sped just to get 15 minutes of fame and then fall off is just crazy.
Oh, but people acting sped. I deadass just realized that it's still in full cam. People acting sped. I think what causes that shit is just like TikTok clips, no? Oh, well, now I'm ranting and then full cam again. What causes people to act sped, I think, is TikTok clips. People clip niggas when they act stupid. Right? Acting stupid or having a dumb moment or a moment that people can talk about on Twitter and shit like that. That helps your career more than just like being a normal dude, right? I don't think it's even the inauthentic guys. Not inauthentic guys, holy shit. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the inauthentic guys trying to be Kai Cenat or Speed. I think it's the people who are looking for TikTok and TikTok clips and Twitter views and shit like that. Twitter engagements, right? Because it helps like boost your career. I think it's those guys.
Like, y'all do realize there's only one Speed, right? Like, just because you jump up and down and show your dick on stream doesn't mean you're gonna get the same amount of clout that Speed does, bruh. People need to understand that.
As I said, it's just niggas that are trying to copy the people who are successful.
Speed is literally a once in a generation occurrence. Like, have you ever heard of content creators talking about how you gotta work hard, you gotta grind, and then after that, a little bit of luck to even get just a little bit of internet fame? And if you don't,
but people dead as do say one video has to pop off and then there's your career. It's made. Your only job from at that point is just to make sure that it keeps on going, right? Try your hardest to do that. It's for a reason.
Don't do any of that, there's only like a 0.0001% chance of you ever.
That's lower. I bet damn near, I bet everything that it's far lower than that. There's like 2 million views. Hold on. I can Google this shit. Hold on, I can Google this shit. Over 20 million. Over 20 million on average. Right. On YouTube videos. Get over, just say 1,000 views. Let's see if there's an answer to this shit. Oh. Exactly how many videos get over 1,000 views each day on YouTube is not public data, but market research shows that hitting 1,000 views is rare. Over 88% of all videos on YouTube never reach 1,000 lifetime views. Over 88%. I'd reckon that number. Holy shit, full screen. I'd reckon that number of fucking 0.000 whatever it was. I think that's too high. I'd argue that it's far smaller than that.
Blowing up. Yeah, Speed is that 0.0001%, bro. I'm just being real. The way he
0.00000000000. You have to keep on going 1%. It's astronomically slow.
He blew up and how fast he blew up is something that simply will just never.
It was also like a year. It took him a year to blow up.
Be done again. That was a once in a lifetime scenario, and it happened. It's not gonna happen again, like ever. So you acting like a spec kid.
We probably will. Maybe the next 10 years, somewhere around 10, 20 years. Twitch has only existed for how long? Since Twitch is about 2012. Twitch is the. Yo, I'm slow. 14 years. In the next 14 years, you could have another Speed. Not to like, that's not me like discrediting him. I'm just saying that like, if it happened after 14 years, it can happen in like another 14 years. And you can compare Speed to Kai in terms of total popularity. So you can make an argument that Lightning didn't just strike once, it struck twice. But like, Kai was a YouTuber before he was a Twitch streamer. So. Right.
Shaking your ass on stream, barking and shit is absolutely gonna do nothing for you, bruh. Not finna blow up, not finna get all the clout and fame.
Yeah, because there's already one Speed. No one needs to see you do that shit again, though. It's not entertaining the second time.
The most you'll probably get is extreme embarrassment, laughed at by all your peers and family, a big ass digital footprint of you acting sped, and people in your comments calling you a Speed clone. You want proof? Ask White Boy M and the thousands of other Speed clones there are on the internet. I don't think people really understand that you can't just copy somebody.
I don't know what he has going on. I saw him in a Joe Bartolozzi video. I saw him in a Joe Bartolozzi video. He spoke about him like a while back, right? He reacted to a different video of a guy talking about him. Now I'll search the show on YouTube. It's fucking cold in my room. How's the mic quality? It's shit. I'm being recommended my own live. Okay, well, thank you, I guess. What was I gonna search? I remember. Ian. M. White boy M. Yeah, I think this is him. God is good. Isn't that God is great? Isn't that Speed's? Oh, holy shit. Isn't that Speed's exact same fucking description on YouTube? God is great. I don't know if this will fix my listing. Expects the live stream. Affects. Oh no. Speed's fucking thing on YouTube is God is no, Speed's thing is thank God, and that guy is fucking God is great. That probably isn't a reference to Speed. Oh wait, no, answer. I close Speeds. When was the last time this dude posted? 3 days ago. I took my friend's extreme tubing. Does he still live stream? 2 years ago. Yeah, no, GG. Being called a Speed clone for that long would also, like, it makes sense that he's not doing this shit anymore. Live stream, it's been 2 years. Just being a YouTuber is a bit more, you know, a bit more private.
And didn't expect to blow up. Wanna know why? Because there's only people really understand that you can't just copy somebody and didn't expect to blow up.
Okay, I don't know who the first guy is, but Mr. Beast's brother was just a Mr. Beast clone that was like promoted by Mr. Beast, and he blew up for a while before he decided to just quit YouTube arbitrarily. I don't remember why he quit YouTube. But yeah, Mr. Beast's brother was a Mr. Beast clone, and it worked. His damn name was Mr. Bro, and I think his logo was just like a variation of Mr. Beast's, and he had his equivalents of like Chandler in them, right? It's possible, right? He had like fucking 30 million, not 30 million. He had a decent amount of subscribers.
Know why? Because there's only one of that person. Now, you can copy someone's video idea, and you also can copy follow trend. A prime example of doing that is me. A lot of my biggest videos I got from other people. Like, for instance, one of my biggest videos, I literally got that from YXL Salah. But you know what's crazy?
I want to make a video like that, but I feel like when it comes to shit like this, like I'm talking right now to nobody, right? But I think if I post a video like that, again, it will also get no views because, again, nobody's here for a reason. Nobody cares about what I think about that shit, right? What I think, if I make a tier list about some shit, why does anybody have a reason to care? You know, that's what my opinion is.
Salah got it from someone else too, which is this video. My point in showing all of this is that no idea on the internet is ever original. There's always gonna be someone who does it before. And in my opinion, there isn't nothing wrong with taking people's ideas and making it to your own. And specifically in Speed's case, I'm just gonna be very real on this platform. Not everybody can act sped, bro. He's done it, he's done it to perfection. But acting sped doesn't work for everybody. But for some reason, a lot of these content creators are trying this shit, and it's either failing for them or potentially working for them. But when it does work, it always has consequences. Prime example, Fousey2. He's the newest.
I didn't watch Fousey. I wasn't on that era of YouTube, but it worked for him. I'm fairly sure. I'm like 80% sure it worked for that nigga.
Content creator who's tried this little approach. He's been taking drugs, acting completely crazy, and
also acting sped is different from like taking drugs and acting crazy. I feel that's a step above just acting sped. Niggas that act sped are like I can't think of an example. I can't think of an example of a nigga that acts sped. But like again, taking drugs and doing crazy shit, it's like it's a step above acting sped, I feel. No, like I remember a clip of like Trainwreck. Somebody asked him, "Have you ever done a sober streamer?" He just stares off into the camera like 100 yards stare. He just looks like this shit. He just does this shit. Is that acting sped? Is that acting sped? I feel like he's trying. Like that has. I think it's far closer to making yourself sped, if in all honesty, right? And it's sad to say that, but like it damn near is.
Doing insane things in public, all for the name of content. And honestly, this shit's been working crazily well. I mean, he's been the hot topic of the internet.
Wait, I didn't even think such category. It's cold as fuck in my fucking room. It's cold as fuck. Creates a dashboard. Yo, that creates a dashboard. Your life, really? What is creates a camp? It's quiet, too quiet, damn. It feels like an insult, it's too quiet. It's on 27 minutes. I did. I just have to Google how do you add a category in Twitch. I should have done that shit first before going live. Do shit first, ask questions later. I'll do it now. Category. There we go. Yeah, 300,000 people live, and not a single one of them coming to this shit. Say I'm new here. I'm adding tags. I forgot to verbalize my thoughts, but to be fair, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that's done. That's good. Is it? Set up vertical. I'm not making that shit horizontal. Okay, I feel like I should make my camera bigger. Bigger. I feel like I should. If I'll learn how to crop my camera before next time I do this shit.
Right. For about a month now. Everywhere you go, you hear about Fousey doing this or doing that, or just flat out doing some dumb shit. I mean, Fousey's just taking over the internet right. It's honestly kind of inspiring how he's doing that shit.
The only Fousey clip I can think of is the one where he holds his stomach and I'm tired of looking like this. That's the only thing I can remember. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, when he's rapping that song and he fucking says the N-word. Those are the only two Fousey clips I can think of.
The only problem is he's losing his mind doing it. I mean, this man has had episode after episode of him just completely breaking down on camera, going flat out insane, and he even got arrested one of the times. On a live stream a couple weeks back, FouseyTube was having a little mental breakdown. He called the cops because his fans were swatting him. So the cops came, seen what was going on, arrested him, and took him to a mental hospital. Now, when this happened, of course, the internet had a field day. They were making memes, laughing.
People are dickheads when it comes to shit like this. I'm hearing some shit. People, when it comes to internet shit, they're dickheads about it. They forget that a nigga is a human being. Somebody's losing their mind. You're having fun about that shit. You're happy as fuck, bruh. You're posting clips on clips of yo. I'm tweaking. You're posting clips about the. You're posting clips of them losing their mind on Twitter. You're fucking adding them. That you want them to see them. You're a crazy person. You're a crazy person. That's a human being, and you're fucking you're enjoying seeing them spiral out of control. That's insane. That's insanity. I don't understand it at all, right? And yeah, there's some fucked up shit where I'll be like, yeah, I'm participating technically, but not shit like that, bro. Some niggas' life could potentially be ruined, and you're fucking quote tweeting that shit. You're reposting it on TikTok. That's insane. I cannot imagine being that type of person. That's awful. Like, dead ass. Yeah, no. Like, but niggas, they only fine with it because they forget that the person that they're doing it to is a human being, right? It's crazy. I dead ass don't get it. I dead ass don't get it. You can separate YouTube and fucking you can separate the chats. That's cool.
Been creating content off of this situation, but through that whole time I couldn't help but think, honestly, was this shit worth it? It's blowing up off of content creation, gaining
wasn't shit worth it? Oh, holy shit. 2 Lamborghini Uruses, you and your boy and your friend, fucking diamond chains, they're heavy as fuck. Your neck hurts. You're carrying the shit around. You're both in the loudest cars that you could possibly you're both in the loudest cars that you could have possibly bought. Why are they loud? Because we want them to, not because it has to be. They're SUVs, but they're very fast ones, because that's a thing that we want, mind you. I'm not dissing that. Like, the Lamborghini Urus it's a good looking car, but they made a new one. It's called like the Urus SE, and it's faster than the previous one. It's an SUV. It doesn't need to be fast. It's an SUV. Right? You guys make actual sports cars. This is your SUV. It counts for over 60% of your total car sales. Why does it have to be fast? Right? Right, this is for a different market, obviously. Well, so there's a reason why it sells more than the other. His biceps are huge now. There's a reason why 60% of the people who buy a Lamborghini are buying the Urus. It's because the people who are buying the Urus are different from the people who are buying the other 40% of cars, like the fucking Hurricane and whatever the fuck they're called. It's 2 different markets. It's 2 different people, but the same brand.
Generational wealth, becoming the biggest content creator in the world for a period of time, worth losing your mental health over? Because honestly, you can just see it in his face, like, he's not mentally right. Because I don't think
okay, mentally right. No, it's the drugs again. The drugs will fuck you up permanently, right? But like how do I say, losing your, what's this shit called, tweaking. Okay, if it's just mental health, you can get a therapist. If it's just mental health, you can get a therapist. You can be fine. Spend times with your loved ones. You can fucking get the help you need from a myriad of different places, right? Some shit like whatever the fuck it's called. The problems, the psychological problems that can come from it being drugs, from drug use, is crazy. I don't think those can be solved too easily. I don't think those can be solved at all, if I'm being honest with you. Those might just be there for the rest of your life. That one, it's not worth it, definitely.
Understand, content creation does take a toll on you. Like, as a content creator, you have to have energy whenever you have a camera in front of your face. You gotta be entertaining, cracking jokes. You gotta keep people's attention so they continue to watch you. Now, that might not sound like it's a lot of pressure, but if you have to do this 24/7, non-stop, for weeks at a time, it will take a toll on you. And honestly, truthfully, I think
that's why I'm only doing this shit for like 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe, if I'm feeling it. I have a list of videos that it's been 50 minutes on this thing. I don't know what Restream says. It's been 50 minutes here. I'm probably fucking, I might just go to sleep, right? It's like 1 a.m. for me. I can say that shit, no one's here, right?
we can all see the damage that it done to him. So even in his case, where he got what he wanted, the fame, the clout, the money, all of the attention you can ask for, when Fousey looks back on this years later, do you think he'll think it's worth it? The money is nice, and he is gaining generational wealth, but like, you will get used to the lifestyle, and eventually...
I think it depends. It depends on what happens to him in the end. If he develops some shit like Alzheimer's, he definitely won't think it was worth it. Most definitely he won't think it was worth it, right? I feel like that is what goes without saying. But if it's some shit like no, actually I don't think it would be worth it, honestly. Right? Because Fousey would have been successful regardless of him doing drugs and fucking pretending to act sped, as this guy calls it. Right, Fousey would have been successful regardless of the fact, right? Because he's an entertainer. It's not like he's a whole different person once he takes drugs and he starts pretending. Or he is that guy. It's just something about it changes. He is that guy still, right? So with him being that guy, I feel like he could have still garnered an audience if he was just being himself as opposed to whatever he was doing back then, right? So he probably will feel like it was not worth it.
Money won't be the most important thing to you. But when you look back at what you did for that money, you think that shit's gonna be worth it? And some people might say yes.
Nah.
I mean, like, who
Nah, probably not. I don't know how much money he has. I don't think there's an amount that would make it worth it, though.
really cares what people think about you, right? What happens when your kids see it? Your grandkids see this? See you geeked out on.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. They see it, yeah. And we're driving you to school in a Rolls Royce. I don't think you should care. Oh, you're fucking... Your dad was crazy on Switch fucking 10 years ago. Yeah, relax. He's also fucking 60 now. Like, relax, get over yourself. You're embarrassed about it? Okay. You're in a Rolls Royce. You don't have the right to be embarrassed. Oh, everybody in your school wants to be friends with you because of how fucking wealthy your father is. Shut the fuck up. If my kid is talking to me somehow about I'm embarrassed about what you did on Twitch, shut your bitch ass up. You are generational wealth now. It was worth it. If it just comes to I mildly embarrassed myself on the internet, I don't care. I don't care. It was worth it at that point.
Drugs just to get a bag. Well, you think it's worth it then? But all of this leads into my main point. Not everybody can be a content creator. And if you got to resort to doing stupid stuff like this just to get famous, maybe you shouldn't be a content creator. Bring back talent. Bring back hard work. Bring back pride. Because a lot of
bring back hard work. Don't bring back talent. That shit scares me. The idea of me not being talented enough to do something scares me because it was like what I was just predisposed to fail. I don't like the thoughts of it. But bring back hard work. Hard work is like if I failed, it was up to me and I just didn't succeed. So there's no one else to blame, right? That shit I'm fine with. Yeah, just bring back talents. No, I'm fucking slow. Bring back hard work. Talent doesn't need to be brought back. Yeah, that one can stay dead.
y'all would rather sacrifice y'all pride and y'all image just so you don't gotta work hard or be talented. A lot of y'all not gonna like this video.
Yeah, but would you say that that's what Kai and Speed are doing? It doesn't seem to be the case, right? I don't think they're sacrificing anything. I think they're being as they want to be. I don't think I don't think Speed will regret how he was. If he looks back at how he is now in like 10 years, I don't think he'll regret what he is now. If he looks back at what he is, like what he was like 3 years ago, maybe he'll regret it, right? But that's a different Speed. I think the Speed that exists now is the Speed that he wants to be. Same thing for Kai Cenat. I believe that. Right, I don't think you have to sacrifice your self-image if this is just naturally how you are. But if you're altering your personality to try and reach a level of success, then yeah, you are sacrificing who you are. You're sacrificing your identity for a level of success and fame that can come with being a content creator or whatever the fuck. But I don't think it's like a steadfast rule. Right, I disagree with that.
Already knowing, bro. I honestly don't care. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes money isn't the most important thing, bro. And that's coming from someone who's doing this partially because of money. So, right. For my last words, for any
that is a healthy way to look at it, though.
new content creators that are trying to come up and blow up, right now is the perfect time. But if you're gonna blow up, be different. And please,
GG. GG, bro. It's chopped.
Please just be real. You don't gotta do all that crazy shit just to blow up. You can blow up by just being you, but just be entertaining. You can ask anybody.
What if that was me, though? That's my only issue with shit like this. Like, I agree with him. I 100% do. But we're making general statements. If that person just acts like that, or not even acts like that, no, acts like that. Some people act gay as their personality, right? So sometimes they act gay, and that's part of their personality. It's an aspect of their personality. Them switching it off would be them acting differently than how they usually act, right? Ergo, they become more inauthentic. But like, they should still do that thing, right? Because that's who they are, right? They're the gay jokes, like the Black Boy Max shit. When he was doing like zesty shit, that's just part of his personality. He found it funny. He did it, right? My nose is blocked. Holy shit. What was I saying? Yeah, it's part of his personality, so he did it. He should continue to do it if that's just how he is. Acting sped is part of what you think is funny, I guess, and it's part of your personality. Then, like, doing it would be you being authentic, no? That's how I feel about shit like this. Like, we don't know people, we don't know how they act, and we just assume that we do. And after we've assumed that this person is pretending to do this and be like this, then we can make general statements about people that we otherwise wouldn't be able to make. I feel like that's an issue. Right. But that's just my opinion. Right. That's just how I think.
Everybody I know in
About
real
this.
life. I'm the exact way in real life that I am on here. I don't switch up for the camera, and I never will. And besides that, that's pretty much it. I know the drill. Follow all the socials, the live channel, and the Discord is in the link in my description. Go cop the merch, off brand. The sale is over, but the merch isn't expensive, so go ahead and copy. Appreciate all y'all boys for watching. Tell me what video to make next. Love y'all. Thank you, and goodbye.
It's a good video. No way to intend to disrespect Speed. I wouldn't even think that he was disrespecting it. I shouldn't do that. It's a good video. That's a shit. Not everyone can be a content creator. That's GG's. Holy shit. Is he talking about me? Scary thought. 17 minutes. This one. A Moist Critical video. Veritasium video, 12 minutes long. I'm just looking at my Twitch stream. Yeah, I was waiting for it to catch up. That's all I was doing. Okay. A Moist Critical video. Twitch should ban streaming and driving. A very good take, if I'm being honest with you. I agree. I think it depends. If there's two people in a car, like a cameraman and the streamer, then I think it might be fine, right? Because the streamer can focus on the road and the cameraman just records them focusing on the road. The Twitch stream comes second. But if it's just one dude Twitch streaming and they're their own cameraman and they have the camera on the dashboard, especially that because if the camera falls over, they're gonna try and fucking catch it and whatever the fuck, I think that would be an issue. I think you are driving first and you are streaming second if you are live streaming inside of a car.
Does certain things that don't go together and should never be mixed under any circumstances.
I don't know, peanut butter and cake. I don't know, like I don't know, what was salt and ice cream? No, there's a small amount of salt and ice cream now. Salt and ice, some bullshit. I don't know.
Orange juice and toothpaste, a notable example.
Where did you get those items from? I was assuming food. If it's two fucking things that shouldn't be put together, that becomes too easy then. Because I can just say some bullshit. Right, fucking sand and... I can't say some bullshit, I'm drawing a blank. Fucking sand and butter, I guess. Like fucking sand and orange juice. Right, no. Toothpaste and what?
Mixed under any circumstances. Orange juice and toothpaste, a notable example.
I thought I got orange juice from my own head, nigga. I forgot that he said that shit. Orange juice and toothpaste. What happens when you mix orange juice and toothpaste? This isn't even what the video is about. But I'm stuck on this shit. Orange juice and toothpaste. What happens when you mix orange juice and toothpaste? No, I can't spell. What happens when you mix the two? Brushing your teeth before orange juice goes. Oh, he's fucking alluding to the taste of orange juice after you brush your teeth. I forgot that was a thing. It's been a long time since I've had orange juice. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter why. It's been a while since I've had orange juice.
RFK Jr. and Roadkill. There are just some
I don't know that all about that.
deadly combinations out there. Among the top tier is Charles
Bleach and the other thing that I shouldn't say the name of, I think on YouTube, I'm not sure. It's ammonia. Right, when you mix those two, it becomes fucking mustard gas. Yeah, you should mix those two.
White
That
with a
becomes
basketball
deadly.
in his hand,
And it
down
makes
by
no
3
sense.
with 5 seconds to go in the game. But what if I told you there's actually an even more dangerous combo than even that? Streamers and driving. I have made
No, that I would say that's second. No. An even more dangerous combination than that is Tiger Woods and driving. Specifically, just him by himself. I'd rather have I'd rather have neither of them on the road. But I feel like Tiger Woods has been in more accidents. No. Yeah, no, it's odd that the two are comparable. The amount of streamers that have crashed while driving and streaming, and the amount of times Tiger Woods has crashed on his own.
So many videos covering streamers that have been distracted by chat and getting into accidents or endangering other people's lives on the road, even if it doesn't directly lead to an accident. I've covered this for years because it's been a problem for years, where Twitch and Kick has had quite a few accidents because of
Holy shit, and Twitch and their fucking fake ass bans. Somebody, right? And no shade. I think I have no negative opinions on Extra Emily. I think she gets like, more hate than she deserves. I don't know. I don't think anyone deserves any amount of hate. But I think people are on her dick for no reason. I think people hate on her for no reason a lot of the time, like largely, right? But drinking, holy shit. Driving and streaming and nearly getting into an accident, that is an issue. Regardless of what public perception of an individual is, that is an issue. That shouldn't have happened, right? And supposedly this is a thing that has happened to her before. Not specifically like a crash, but where she was driving and streaming and nearly got into an accident. Oh no, I'm wrong. She ran a red light. That was what happened. That's far less of an issue, but it's still an issue. You shouldn't do that. But fucking yawning. Right, but yeah, no, it's bad.
Streamers
I forgot the last
reading
thing I said. I forgot the last thing I said. That's why I'm just fucking
chat
pretending
while
like I
driving.
didn't say
Twitch
shit.
has had a handful as well. But point is, no platforms are actually taking a strong stance against it, so it continues to happen. It's so easily avoidable because if the platform would just say, no pomegranates, no more streaming while driving with you as the driver, because clearly they can't be trusted to do.
That is a good distinction to make with you as the driver. The streamer cannot be the driver. That's a good distinction to make. The streamer fucking holds the camera, the cameraman drives, because the streamer has the intention of entertaining the chat. That's fair, honestly. Because I was thinking, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I was thinking about how how huge of an impact that would have on niggas that IRL stream. And it's not like I don't intend to IRL stream, right? If I'm being honest with you, I can't pretend like I care that much about it, right? Yo, I can't pretend like I care that much about it. But I was wondering the amount of pushback somebody like Twitch would get if they said you can't drive and stream anymore. Like a fast and hard rule. If you're streaming, you cannot drive. That would have repercussions, huge repercussions. I'm opening the fucking window, hold on. I know it hurts to see me go, but I'm back. Yeah, the amount of pushback Twitch would have if they did do that shit, it would be crazy. It would be crazy because a huge amount of the people who, how do I say, a huge amount of the people who stream on Twitch are IRL streamers, and it's not like mainly IRL streamers, right? There's a lot of huge desktop streamers, right? The biggest streamers are desktop streamers. I mean, some of them. My nose is blocked. It's hard to fucking breathe with the nose. Or an overwhelming majority. Not an overwhelming majority. Now I'm just chatting. Now I'm just saying words. A decent amount of the biggest streamers are fucking IRL streamers that drive to places and drive back, right? So if they just hard and fast fucking said no more driving and streaming, the amount of people affected by that would be huge. Not huge. Decent. It would be decently sized, right? Whether Twitch would care about the pushback, they probably would, because again, YouTube doesn't care. At least I think they don't. Right? But now, just saying specifically, if you're the one streaming, you cannot be driving. That I think is fair. And like people do have alternatives. Again, the streamer just sits in the fucking passenger seat, and the cameraman is the one holding the no. The cameraman is the one driving. They just sit in the passenger seat and fucking record themselves and entertain the chat, while somebody who intends to focus on the road and can focus on the road focuses on the road. That should be the best case scenario. That should be what it happens. Right. Cam and window.
That without reading chat.
Also, I've changed my mind. I want to move my camera. I want to move my camera. I've changed my mind. Is this a better position? Yeah, I'm mugging. This is better. Holy shit. This is better. No. I'm eluding myself. I'm delusional. Where else would I put? Like bottom left at the top, right?
And
keep it at the top.
people seem to forget, distracted driving is literally a crime. You get a ticket for it. Like, and yet
What counts as distracted driving? Talking to a chat wouldn't be considered distracted driving now. Simply talking to a chat is fine, but once you start trying to read them, then it's distraction, right? Or is it like if you're doing anything that is not focusing on the road?
you can broadcast yourself doing it on Twitch or Kick, and you get like a 24-hour suspension, if that, sometimes nothing.
How about on YouTube?
Now, what's prompting me to talk about this is that it just happened again.
Yeah, no, fucking I remember now. I was gonna go on a tangent at the beginning, but I simply forgot what I was gonna say. They gave her a ban of like a few days, and then she's back now. I don't think she'll do that shit again. But like, I mean, at the worst case scenario, what were you gonna do? Give her the same punishment? You would have if an accident actually happened, she would have had to be banned for like a fucking like permaban. No, not even permaban. Yeah, no permaban, but at least like a few months. Right. I thought niggas did bans based off of the issue that could have happened, not the issue that did happen, because no issue really happened, right? Yeah, there nearly was an accident, but nearly is not an accident. If anything, you want there to be nearly an accident and never an accident. But ideally, you want neither of those scenarios, right? AI viewers, what am I seeing? Self-centered plans. No, let's see this shit. Hold on. I have a AI viewers stream boo. It's a bot. It's a bot in my chat. Saying that I should get AI viewers streamboo.com. This is fucking brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Why the fuck would I want fucking AI viewers in a Twitch stream? Wait, who the fuck made this one, bro? Streamboo.com. Streamboo. Sis. Right. It'll be long before a nigga comes in this shit. Let me check. I watch streamers. I did as too. Honestly, who the fuck is live? Arky, Yugi, Staber, and all that. I know, browse. Also, why am I specifically looking at Twitch chat? Everybody's like, I'll show it. It's fucking Jinxie. Games done quick. Stay Ronaldo. Yeah, Hassan. He's doing a collab versus Haley. I'm unfamiliar with Haley. The agent. Yeah, excellent. Not many people are streaming today, actually. Ray is streaming. I feel like I see not many people that I watch, I mean. It's just the, well, it's visible there. It's visible there.
Yeah.
I deadass hate headphones. I really don't like them. Yeah. I deadass might. I don't want to use earphones. I don't want to use wired earphones, but I damn near just might. What is this notification I have? It begins completed. What does it begins mean? Was that a... Why do I look like that? Fucking hell. Begins, it's so fucking cold in my fucking room. Valkyrie is live. Starting a Spider-Man 2. Also live on YouTube. She's been, from what I've seen, she's been promoting her fucking YouTube. Do you make more money on YouTube? Well, no, probably it's a different thing, probably. Maybe there's more freedoms on YouTube. Because I don't think I don't see a world where she needs money, if I'm being frank with you. If I'm being frank, if I'm being honest. Yeah. I dead say good films what it should do.
Well, I guess just isn't really accurate to say. It was like 2 weeks ago, which on internet time is ancient history. That's fucking prehistoric. We're talking like Aztec time there. But a little tardy to the party here. I just saw big streamer Extra Emily just had another instance of distracted driving. This time it almost led to a pretty serious accident. And Extra Emily has a history of distracted driving on stream.
Lucky bitches.
I forgot to fucking unfold out.
Time there. But a little tardy to the party here. I just saw big streamer Extra Emily just had another instance of distracted driving. This time it almost led to a pretty serious accident. And Extra Emily has a history of distracted driving on stream.
Lucky.
I mean, I agree with him. Well, I do agree with him. And I agree with how passionate he would be about this shit. Right? Because niggas forget how dangerous driving is when you're not paying attention to the road. People die because of the shit. Like, and it's obvious to say, but you forget it. Every time you speed past some shit, you're like, you say, oh, I guess I'm the only one who's speeding, or it's like a common thing. It wouldn't be such a common thing if you stop and consider how many people die every year from fucking road-related accidents. It's a huge amount of people, and those are real people. You just see a statistic and you're like, whatever. Those are the people that you've met in your life. Those are the people that you know. They're just dying in the road because somebody was distracted while driving. You shouldn't be okay with that. You shouldn't be adding to the problem. Right? I want to do how many... I can't spell. Holy shit. I need to sleep. Holy shit. I can't spell. Car accidents, I can't spell. This shit says 1.19 million. The World Health Organization, 1.19 million. Traffic. I know each year as a result of road traffic crashes, between 20 and 50 million people suffer non-fatal injuries. Right. But people drive distracted because it's like, what will come from it? It's like, come on. We don't have to find out, right? It's just fucking pay attention on the road. What the fuck is it?
Bitches. Oh, sorry.
Okay, that didn't look like she was looking at chat though.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
That just looked like, how do I say this? She just kind of trailed off, looked elsewhere, and she didn't check before trying to go into that lane. That seemed like a different thing. No, am I talking?
That was my bad.
I'm not. This is not defense, mind you. I'm just saying that the problem might be something else. Problem that, and I'm not being potentially racist when I say that. No, it's not because of what the obvious. Jesus Christ, I'm not stereotyping when I'm saying that, right? I don't believe in any natural hierarchy of any sorts. I'm saying that I don't think it was her chat that was distracting her. She was just distracted in the moment. It might have been the thoughts that she was already thinking. So that has to do with chat. She was, whatever she was talking about just now, it was still on her mind, and she fucking didn't turn left. Even though she didn't look before she turned. That's probably the issue. Right, it still has to do with streaming. I do think if you are doing, like, I don't think you should be ever multitasking and driving in any capacity, right? Because again, cars can kill people. They often do. Right, if you're driving and nothing else. That's what my opinion is. Right, so I think, yeah.
I gotta check my
Yo, it's
Oopsies.
I'm a piece of shit. I don't like the laugh about it. No, this is yeah. If yo, just because something didn't happen, that could have happened. What did I just say? Just because something didn't happen in a situation where something could have happened, doesn't mean that we can all be like fine about it and relieved. No, something really bad could have happened. Something really bad could have happened. This is not like some shit to giggle about afterwards, or just because it's like, oh, we narrowly escaped it. I'm not being like, I have no intent, and I don't mean that disrespectfully at all, right? I'm just saying in general, that shit like this should be taken with an air of like seriousness that I feel like it's not.
It's fine.
It's not.
We are making it.
I'm a tweak. It's yeah, it's fine. Nothing happened, but it's not fine. Right? There's a problem that we need to solve here. There's a problem that needs to be solved. Niggas shouldn't. What is one? What am I seeing here? Right, niggas shouldn't be in close car accidents at all. That's my opinion. It's not some shit that you should just be able to like not be able to. It's not some shit you should brush aside. Like, oh yeah, it happened, it's fine. No. But I feel like as a person, like I'd be relieved if I was in her situation. Like if I nearly got into a car accident and I just like I didn't get into one, but I was close. I'd be relieved that it didn't happen, but I wouldn't like laugh about it. I'd kind of be stressed, if I'm being honest with you. I'd want to get off of the road. I'd be a bit like, yo, something bad could have happened here.
Good thing they did their horn.
Good thing they did their horns, because that's not a this thing. That's not a this thing. I have bad short-term memory. I already forgot what she said. Holy shit.
It's fine. We are making it. Good thing they did their horn.
Good thing they did their horn, but like it was your responsibility. They shouldn't have to have used their horn. That accident would have been entirely her mistake. So it's not a good thing they used their horn. It's like luckily they did. There's a better term for it.
I had autopilot on and I literally took it off.
Good thing they had their horn indeed, because she would have just, like a fucking missile, went right into that car, completely oblivious, because she was too busy interacting with and reading chat. You can see her directly reading chat right before this happened, and she just like cranks it, about to fucking torpedo it.
Yeah, I'm saying she wasn't reading it before the action. Like she read it and then she turned. No, she read it and then she started turning when her eyes were back up, right? That's what that means. Like she probably was reading chat, but yeah, no, there's no buts about it.
Into that other vehicle there. It's fucking terrifying how little you can do in a scenario like this if you're the other vehicle. You can be doing everything right, following the road rules to a T, paying close attention to everything around you, pinky up, great manners, and then just some other driver's too busy doing something else, in this case reading chat, and just fuck you up like that, or potentially kill you like that. It's just infuriating, because this is so easily preventable. Just don't be streaming and
it's scary is what I would have called it. Not even infuriating, it's scary. It's scary how little it's scary how little people care when it comes to shit that happens on the road. Right, and like a bunch of niggas have sped, right? Like fucking sped on the road, and I get that shit sometimes, right? MC road and this thing. But like like again, think about what happens if you don't speed. You get to a place late, kind of, right? Think about what happens if you do speed and something bad happens. You die. You die. Worst case scenario, you die. Best case scenario, if you don't speed, worst case scenario, you get to where you're going late. You miss something. Whoops. Worst case scenario, if you're speeding, you die. Your life is gone. That's. I feel like some things are scarier than others. Right. I feel like in terms of importance, we should prioritize not having the worst case scenario. And in this case, the worst case scenario is death, as opposed to like not getting home quick enough, right? I just, it's scary to think that there's people who don't see it like that, is what I'm saying. I find it scary, right? You can lose your life because somebody didn't feel like paying attention. It's scary. It's horrifying, right? Whatever. Like,
driving? Like, would you be texting and driving? Like, I imagine Extra Emily probably wouldn't, right? Not unapologetically texting on her phone while driving. But there are plenty of...
Texting is a whole nother level. Reading chat is already distracted. It's already bad enough. But it's like a whole different thing. It's like, let me take my hands off of the wheel too. What's next? Playing football and driving. I'll move my legs off of the things. I don't drive. I don't know if you can tell. Everything. I'll just be sitting in the seat like this. Both hands on my knees, just posted up like these. I'm supposed to be the one that's driving. At this point, we'll see how fucking far we can go. If we don't want to pay attention to the road, we'll start texting and driving. Like, what happens if I just entirely just hop in the back seats while my car is in motion at this point, right?
streamers that do. They're not shy about it because there's no actual, like, punishment for it outside of, like, a finger wagging. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these streamer niggas are rich, so they don't even give a fuck about the ticket, which is a whole different issue. Not a whole different issue. It's part of the same issue. They don't give a fuck about the tip. They don't give a fuck about the ticket because these niggas have money, right? If they had less money, they'd care about the ticket. It's the same phrase. If a punishment involves spending money, then the punishment is only for the poor. I forgot how that fucking saying goes, but it's the same shit. That's essentially what it is.
You learned your lesson after 12 hours. Like, it's not going to do anything. So there's a clip of Rakai from a year ago who was on his phone, like, scrolling and texting.
That was egregious. That clip was egregious. I do agree. Right? It's as egregious as the Extra clip. It's egregious. I find it gross.
For, like, no lie, 10 plus seconds, not even looking at the road, almost gets into an accident.
Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. We got the music or no?
Yeah, no, this is too much. Like, you shouldn't be doing anything with your radio either until you're like in traffic or parked or some shit like that. You should not be looking down, touching your radio, fiddling with it. You shouldn't be. I'm not sure. I think I've heard some fucking cars have this shit where you can't fuck with the radio if the car is in motion. I just hit my microphone. That probably sounded awful. Use the other cars that don't let you use the built-in screen while in motion. Yes, many modern cars restrict touchscreen functions while the car is in motion. Just because it's part of the car does not mean that you should be touching that shit, right? It'll distract you from the road. It'll distract you from the road. Oh yeah, let me show this shit. It'll distract you from the road. You should not be fiddling with it. You should not be touching it. Right?
Yeah, you gotta accept your order. Accept the
no, this is disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh, so what should I play?
Oh, and chat nigga said L driver. A nigga said L driver. Are we being dead ass? Are we being dead ass? Is that your response? Is that your L driver? Like he was reading a book, you're talking about some L driver. Somebody could have died. We forget that. Nigga, you are not immortal.
He completely forgot that he was operating a vehicle. He was so focused on his phone. Like, the driving became like a side quest, like an inconvenience to his phone scrolling and typing. And I went back and double checked to see the length of his suspension. It was 30 days. I don't know if he served the full 30-day sentence with Twitch. You never really know.
I was in more than Extra Emily's. But it's because his was worse, I will admit, right? His was worse because he's just there. He's driving, operating a vehicle. He's like this. He's out here doing these. He's like, right. He's just reading shit. He's not doing anything. My nose looks shiny as fuck, bruh. Right, that one, his is just full and complete negligence. Extra Emily's was also just negligence, but it's like, it was negligence for a lesser amount of time. But does that make the difference? She was banned for like a few days. He was banned for a month. Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be, I think Twitch should just come out and make like a concrete, if you do this, you're banned for this long. Because it seems like they don't have one. They pick and choose how long you're banned for. They don't give a fuck. It's crazy to me.
Say, you know, it's 30 days, put up a big stink, like this time we're gonna lat spread, we're gonna make an example out of you, and then they're unbanned like 24 hours later. But in his case, they did slap him with a 30-day suspension. Again, don't know if it was, you know, a full month or anything that he was banned, but that's still not enough, clearly. That wasn't enough of a deterrent to stop other streamers from doing very similar things. In Extra Emily's case, she received a 24-hour suspension, and hers
like actually-
almost directly caused
Like, actually, only 24 hours. Actually, only 24 hours, though. That's a bit of a... And if I'm being honest with you, okay, I'm not a disrespectful nigga, and I don't... Like, even though it did happen, I'm not the type of person to, like, have a negative opinion of a person's character just because of... Well, I mean, I would, but it depends on the context. I won't, like, say that she's a bad person for this. I don't know her. This is specifically the reason why, right? I can't make a blanket statement about a person I don't know just because of the wrong action that they did. Even though that action is morally reprehensible, I still don't know that person, right? So I cannot make a full statement about their character. I forgot what points I was going to make. Oh no, I remember now. A different nigga. I saw Stable Ronaldo. I watched him. He said if he was the one who did it, he would have been banned for longer. It feels like that is the case. It feels like Twitch kind of not plays favorites, but they have their own opinions on who's more dangerous than who, right? Who they're willing to ban for longer, and who deserves the how do I say it? Who deserves the iron fist more than other people? Who deserves worse punishments than others? They have their own fucking opinions when it comes to this shit. That shit is crazy to me. I deadass think that's crazy. I deadass feel like that's crazy because it only incentivizes. It only gives some specific streamers some wriggle room to do whatever the hell they want, right? Test the fucking platform's boundaries to whatever degree, because they'll be banned for like a day, a week. They get a fucking vacation and then they're back to streaming. They get a vacation without their fucking chat being on their ass about it, and then they're back to streaming, they're back to making money, they're back to doing X, Y, and Z. They potentially could have injured somebody for the rest of their lives. People have been paralyzed from car accidents, right? But then just because the person who was competent in the situation managed to essentially save this person's career, because you should be banned forever from like damn near every platform if you are in a car accident and you paralyze somebody due to something like simple negligence because you were reading your chat. Right, if that's the case, you should be banned off of the platform forever, right? This person being competent on the road is the person that saved this guy's career. Because this person decided to fucking read chat and drive. But maybe that opinion is too harsh. I don't know.
a very serious accident. And you can't make an argument that she wasn't as distracted as Rakai, because she definitely was. I'll play you a little extra here before she got to the climax of her argument that she wasn't as distracted as Rakai, because she definitely was. I'll play you a little extra here before she got...
Wait, is he saying that she should have been banned for the same amount of time as him? Would that have solved the problem? But I'm not saying that it shouldn't happen. I'm saying that should happen with something else, like a final warning. If you do this again, you're banned forever. That's what I think should happen. You drove distracted twice. If that happens one more time, if I'm being honest with you, once by mistake, like, I don't know. Making the rules makes it seem like I'm saying, oh no, distracted driving is okay. I'm not, right, in any context. But a situation where Twitch says, oh, if you do it twice, you're gone forever, that would stop people from doing it at all. They wouldn't take the chance, right? That's what I'm saying. That wouldn't solve the problem, because, and to me, that's fucked up, right? Because it's damn near saying that my potential to continue doing my job is more important than the safety of the people on the road with me. That's a fucked up way of seeing it. But if that's not how people see it, they wouldn't be distracted driving, right? That's just the case.
To the climax of her distracted driving, where you can see her main focus is she is dialed in, lasered on her phone and interacting and talking and reading chat.
Moisturize, if even. Is that it? Not healthy too? I mean, I would do a body
Yo,
shower. You guys don't have to do makeup and stuff. Lucky bitches.
okay, no, I see. Yeah, no. She was reading out loud what you read from chat is crazy while driving. Holy shit, dude.
My bad. That was my bad.
I know it's only like 10 additional seconds beforehand with the prologue here, but I can't find the full stream anywhere. This is the longest clip I can find, but you can
Twitch remove. If a stream gets you banned, Twitch remove that stream too.
still see, as she is pulling up here, she is just staring at the chat, talking to them about whatever they're yapping on. In this case, it was like moisturizing or, you know, not having to do makeup, that kind of thing. And then nearly gets into the accident. The entire time leading up, driving is not her focus. Interacting and entertaining the chat is. And
what is the point of that, though? You're scared of your views will drop. They'll come back. They'll come back. They've come back every other time they were mildly bored. What makes you think they're never coming back now? Just fucking focus on driving. And the people, when they realize you're done driving, will come back to your stream. Right? There's no benefits to doing this. I accidentally fucking pulled up the thing. Why did YouTube add this? It's not very useful, in my opinion.
she has a response to all of this, and she just outright says that, yeah, she was distracted driving. Again, that is a crime. That is illegal. And clearly, there's not enough that Twitch has done to prevent this from happening. And there have been plenty of accidents as a result of this on stream, both on Twitch and on Kick, and still there is nothing being done about it.
It should be I'm being honest with you, a one-strike rule. I don't know. I'm not making statements on that. But at a point, they should say, if this happens again, you're finished. You're never coming back onto the platform again. That should be what happened. That should be the thing that happens.
30-day suspension wasn't enough to be a deterrent from others from doing it. A 24-hour suspension, like in Extra Emily's case, certainly isn't enough to stop it from happening in the future. I really do think Twitch should make it just a blanket.
Was she banned the other time? Where she ran the red lights? Running a red light, I'm not sure if they'll fucking ban you on Twitch for that. Twitch does not give a fuck what you do. If you're like a big creator, it seems, right? You like deadass have to have like intercourse on stream live for everybody to see for Twitch to give a fuck about what you're doing as a big streamer, right? And that's not like calling out or whatever the fuck. Most big streamers don't actually do anything with Twitch's like crazy moderation, right? But I'm just saying, like the Nina Lynn situation, she's live on Twitch again, right? They don't care that much.
Permaban if you are streaming and driving. Distracted driving broadcast on these platforms is not something that should be permissible. It is going to lead to someone dying. It's just a matter of time as it continues to snowball.
That's true.
Was suspended 2 days ago for distracted driving, and I clearly understand why I was suspended because it's very dangerous, and I want to...
So dangerous that I can only do it once every how many months it's been since the last time it happened. And again, I'm fairly sure I follow her on Twitch. I'm not like a hater. I'm just saying that actions are separate from the actions can be to a degree separated from the person who does it. I don't I don't know, bro. It's still bad.
learn from my mistake and do better in the future. So from now on, I'm going to try to minimize the amount of driving that I'm doing on stream. And if I do drive on stream, I'm probably going to, I'm definitely going to have the chat off.
So in her response,
Yeah, no, GG, bro. Yeah, no, it's finished. I'm like, yo.
here, she's
Another one.
talking about the suspension, saying, you know what she did was dangerous and the suspension was warranted. I don't think she recognizes how dangerous it was. A 24-hour suspension doesn't quite encompass the severity of...
Yeah, no. What would... Nah, I'm about to say some bullshit. I'm just saying, right... It's sad to say, but the only thing that most people will fucking be able to... No, the thing that happens where most people realize how dangerous fucking being distracted and driving is after somebody gets injured or after somebody passes away. Then people clock that this is too dangerous and I should never do that again. They get traumatized and then they realize that it's an issue, right? Why do we have to reach that point before you care about something that's this important? It's fucked up.
What could have unfolded here and was very close to happening here had the other driver not blared on the horn long enough for Emily to hear it and jerk back. Like, it could have been a catastrophe, and she only received the lightest possible punishment Twitch has. 24-hour suspension is the teacher coming in and putting you...
Oh, this is the first cut I've ever seen in a Moist Critical video. Holy shit. That also brought me back. My eyes were glazing over. It's like past 2 o'clock for me right now. I'm just fucking... Whoa. Like, I'm thinking about sleeping. I didn't take my meds today. My ADHD meds. So I'm locked in as best I can.
In like a very slight timeout. That's the SpongeBob episode of Don't Do the Crime If You Can't Do the Time. Okay. Time's up.
It's the fucking ad. It's the ad break between 2 parts of a SpongeBob episode. That was in SpongeBob, no? It's not just anime that does that. I swear that was in SpongeBob episodes too.
Just Weenie Hut Jr. shit. Like, that's the kind of suspension that gets issued when there's an accidental nipple flashed on stream. Not something that should be...
I thought that was a long suspension. Fucking holy shit. I thought that was a long suspension. I thought that other chick, I don't remember her name. I was gonna Google this, but I don't care. I don't care that much. I forgot her name. Where she said she was changing. She told the cameraman to turn away, and then he turned away and turned back for some reason, and then it flashed the camera. I forgot her name though.
Issued for endangering not only your life, but the life of...
It was an accident, so I understand why she wouldn't be banned or suspended. I understand that.
Other innocent people on the road.
Also that, but the VOD is probably gone. Probably. Why am I saying that? I get it, right? And that's a very difficult thing, if I'm being honest with you. Like a leak, that would be a difficult thing to go through. It was what I'm trying to say, right? So imagine you accidentally do that, right? Something that you otherwise wouldn't want to do. It happens, and then Twitch, as like a extra fuck you, they also just ban your accounts too, as if you wanted it to happen. I understand why you wouldn't get fucking banned for like a titty slipping, right? Because most people, unless it's a blatantly intentional, most people do not want to reveal their private parts to random niggas on the internet. That's at least how I view it.
Because you can't stop looking at chat and being distracted while operating a vehicle. So she says, like, yeah, it was dangerous. She got suspended. And then even says that she's going to try and minimize the amount of driving she does on stream. Minimize, not stop. This is what I'm saying. This is not enough of a punishment to actually stop this from happening.
Yeah, but from her perspective, she sees it that what caused the issue was the fact that she was reading chat, not the fact that she was live streaming and driving. Right? I can see the fact that I believe that if you're live streaming and driving, you're not 100% just on the road. You're like, even if it's 99% on the road and just 1% with your chat, it could cause an issue. Right, that's the
so
thing.
The change she's making is the band-aid fix of, okay, if I'm driving on stream, I'll just turn chat off. But still, that doesn't actually solve the issue, and you can't trust streamers to even stick to that, because I imagine, 6 months down the line, that devil on their shoulder is gonna speak to them.
Yo, a drive-through segment would hit right now. Holy shit, a drive-through segment would hit. Fucking hop in your car. Just fucking that. Don't even look at the road. Just don't even look at the road. Just put your knees on the wheel. Not knees on the wheel. Just no. The thing I was thinking about, the thing people do. I've seen people do it before. They do put their knees on the wheel and they kind of steer it a bit with their knees. I've seen that shit. So you just put both hands on the wheel and just put one hand on the wheel and just hit this shit. Hit this shit and drive. Holy shit, that segment would go crazy. That fucking devil on their shoulder. It would be a crazy clip. That shit would be on TikTok for months.
And they'll look at chat and see what's going on because they're constantly performing. So even while driving, if they are streaming it, they are still performing. They are still entertaining. They are not focusing on the road. It's still dangerous. Yeah. It's not an actual solution. And this is what I'm saying, how the punishment isn't enough to actually deter this behavior from happening. So even if Extra Emily does minimize the driving she does on stream and turn off chat, who's to say others won't do that? And still, I don't even think it's the best possible solution. Just don't drive while streaming would be what I'd recommend.
And I just want to do better and not make the same mistake again and again. So I do feel...
That's a nice catch, again and again. Acknowledging that this is the second time. The second time that I know of. at least.
Mistake again and again. So I do feel really bad for like being distracted and, you know, not being safe on the roads. And I totally understand why people are like, what the heck? Like, what is happening? But I'm learning from it, and I want to just do better and not do that again.
Like it's a whole separate argument. I think the in terms of me saying that, like, I don't think she's like, I can't make any statements about her character from it. It's because you can 100% say for certain that it was not done out of malice, right? That's just what I'm talking about.
So I won't be driving on stream for like at least a few weeks. Who knows when
we can do it for longer. Hey, I think you can go a few months, a few weeks. I think you can go a few months, maybe. I think maybe try a full year before you think about doing it again. And once you realize that you don't have to do it, I think you just stop doing it entirely. Actually,
I come back.
Also, why is this video zoomed in? Why is this video zoomed in? Why is like a bunch of shit's cut off? It's an odd aspect ratio.
To when I come back to Austin, but that's why I'm doing hitchhiking today, and I just like don't want to even risk.
No, am I tweaking? Is she not? She's. I thought I saw agents. His fucking live stream is up. I'm tweaking. Not I'm tweaking. I'm shivering. His live stream is up. Who's this? Not who's this. Why is it red? Oh.
We'll walk you through how to join customs. They're super fun.
Why
We do
is-
party.
Do you hear that? Why is this night stream made into stream review? Let's go.
This guy, I mean,
Temple. What was I saying? Yeah, no. I thought they were. Holy shit.
oh my god.
AEW, not WWE. First AEW, with Cash Nasty. I thought he would be. I remember I was on Twitch earlier and I saw him live with somebody, and for the past few days they were watching like World Cup matches. So I thought he was live with her still. No. Because I'm like, they're driving around. But they, like, yeah, get a fucking chauffeur. Half of these niggas are rich. Why do this? Why test fate? Go. Just fucking, just don't drive in the stream. Don't, if you're not 100% on the road, you shouldn't be on the road, you know?
Risk it anymore, but even if I do drive, I'm gonna take steps to make sure I improve, which is like closing off chat or putting maybe the camera somewhere else and just improving in the future.
Why does it need to be streamed? If you are driving somewhere, why do you have to stream it? Just turn off the stream and then resume it when you get to the destination. I'm going to tell you something.
wondered this.
Driving content, like just watching...
It's not very entertaining. Driving content isn't very... niggas hate car segments. I've heard that shit. Niggas don't really fuck with just watching people drive around. I know that for sure, right? I don't... I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say.
And just improving in the future.
Why does it need to be streamed? If you are driving somewhere, why do you have to stream it? Just turn off the stream and then resume it when you get to the destination. I'm going to tell you something. Driving...
Yeah, why does it need to be streamed? I've wondered why niggas don't like ending their stream and resuming their stream. I don't get why. I don't get why. I just assumed, my assumption was niggas get paid every hour. My assumption was that people get paid every hour, right? And if you don't complete a full hour, you don't get paid. But I don't see any world where that's true. So I've always wondered, like some people do. Some people will, like, they'll be streaming, something happens, they'll end stream for like an hour, they'll come back and just continue the stream. I've seen that, but people barely do that. And I don't understand why. I've just assumed there's a reason why people don't like doing that. But I just assumed, like, I don't know what the reason is. And I just moved on with life.
content, like just
I haven't really looked. I've just waited for the answer to find me, if I'm being honest.
watching streamers drive fucking sucks. It's trash anyway.
Facts.
Like, you would be doing your audience a favor. Give them a respite, give them a break, let them go do something else, get some food.
maybe it is audience retention. Maybe if you have like let's say 11,000 concurrent viewers, you end stream to do something, then you start stream again. Does it end up being like 7K? Does it go down a bunch? Maybe that's the reason.
Exercise, play a game, fucking anything else, and then resume the stream when you get to the actual content. Why does it need to be streamed? Why even take that chance? Again, I don't think turning off the chat or moving the camera really solves the issue. It's just a band-aid solution to continue to infinitely broadcast and farm. But it's not the safest solution. The real solution that I think is just don't stream while driving. Because even if you're not reading the chat, you are still performing to them, entertaining them, jingling the keys, and you're not paying enough attention to the road. So just don't stream while driving. And I think this 100%. A lot of this falls on Twitch's shoulders because they don't punish it harshly. There is no...
Nigga, if they could get away with it, they wouldn't punish it at all, I'm fairly sure. I don't think Twitch cares. Mind you, I'm not even talking from I'm not talking from a personal streaming perspective, just from what I've seen from the company. I don't think they care about much, genuinely. Right? If they didn't have to punish you at all, I guarantee you half of them fucking wouldn't. Like, if you make them money, they have no reason to do anything to you, it seems.
Incentive for a streamer to actually take the safety of themselves or the other drivers on the road seriously when they can instead...
Wait on a second. Let me check some shit. Yeah. Okay, I don't care.
Be making money during a drive by broadcasting it, and Twitch doesn't care. Great. They don't actually ban you for a meaningful duration of time. Even 30 days is clearly not enough for streamers to get the message don't do it. 1 day, 1000% isn't even close to enough. It needs to just be a blanket policy that if you're going to stream and drive, you will be banned for it. It is.
But again, how long is the ban? We have to, they have to fucking focus, they have to say how long the ban is too. Because again, a bunch of these niggas take a ban like a vacation, like it's a fucking break. Like it's a fucking break. They get banned for a fucking week. They come back, thank you Twitch for the vacation. And then they fucking, they're back to doing whatever the fuck they were doing. Right? They don't learn from it because the punishment wasn't very harsh. They can get over it, so it didn't really affect them much. So yeah, it has to be that you get banned for a year, like 6 months, a year. You get banned for a year because again, somebody can. If I'm being honest with you, every time I reminded myself of it too. Somebody can die. You get banned forever. Right? Not this pussy shit because Twitch has banned people and then just unban them later. You would have to get banned forever.
Something that I think they need to take seriously at this point because it's just 100%. Getting worse. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to yap about this a bit. That's really it. So yeah.
Okay, well. I've got fuck all to do. It's also 2 o'clock. I'm gone. I'm not. Yeah. Nobody here. I expected as much. I didn't even stream for fucking 2 hours. I came close. I technically did if you include the amount of times I tried to troubleshoot this shit. But yeah,